Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fatma Ahmadzi, and the lecture which I am going to deliver today is some important terminologies used in the study of algae, which I have gone through the previous lecture. So, what are thallophytes? Thallophytes are organisms or plants. They have a thallus or sac-like structure. They lack true roots, stem and leaves. Examples of thallophytes are algae, fungi and lichens. Algae are autotrophs while fungi are heterotrophs, and lichens are made by the association of algae and fungi, where algae produces food by the process of photosynthesis. As you know that they are autotrophs, and fungi which are heterotrophs may be parasites or saprophytes. They give protection to the structure of the lichens made by the association of algae and fungi. Filamentous plant body. So what is a filamentous plant body? The filamentous plant bodies are those which are made up of slender, means thin, thread like structures called filaments. The filaments may be branched or unbranched. Heterotrichous or heterotrichous plant body. Heterotrichary means plants producing two types of branches. So these plants have two types of branches, namely prostrate branches and erect branches. Prostrate branches always give the appearance of roots, while erect branches always give the appearance of stem. Erect system of filaments in the plant body develops from prostrate system of filaments. As I told you that prostrate system resembles the root, so obviously the erect system of filaments arises from the prostrate system of filaments. In prostrate branches lie just above the ground, whereas in erect branches are held erect. So the prostrate branches grow horizontally while the erect branches grow vertically. Cenocytic and non-cenocytic. The cells in the filaments lack cross walls and are multinucleated. This is called cenocytic condition. When the filaments have many nucleus, they are multinucleated, and the cells in the filaments lack cross walls in between themselves. Non-cenocytic cells of the filaments have cross walls and are not multinucleated but uninucleated or binucleated. So in cenocytic condition, the filament lack cross walls and the filament is multinucleated, while in non-cenocytic condition the cells in the filaments have cross walls and each cell may be uninucleated or binucleated depending upon the species of the algae. Parenchymatous and pseudoparenchymatous. The algae made up of boxy cells like those of higher plants are termed parenchymatous. Parenchyma cells are the cells which are called the packing cells of the plant body. They form the packing tissue of the plant body, which are present in higher plants, right? So those algae which are made up of parenchymatous cells, which gives this idea that higher plants are evolved from algae, like mostly from the chlorophyceae or the green algae. So the algae made up of boxy cells like those of higher plants, which are known as parenchymatous cells, are called parenchymatous. Those algae which in cross section appear to be parenchymatous but are in fact really made up of interwoven filaments. They are mostly made up of, or actually made up of, interwoven filaments which give the appearance of parenchymatous cells, but when they are seen closely, they are not parenchymatous and they are only interwoven filaments which give them the appearance of parenchymatous cells. These are called pseudoparenchymatous. Pseudo means false. Fragmentation, it is a type of vegetative reproduction in algae in which a filament breaks down into small pieces called fragments. Each fragment then develops into a new filament. So fragmentation takes place in those algae where the plant body is filamentous. Aplanospores. Aplanospores are produced in asexual reproduction in algae. They are produced at the tips of spatial filaments called aplanosporangiophore, where the term "phore" comes, which is spelled as phore. It means we are talking about a branch or a filament. So they are produced at the tips of spatial filaments called aplanosporangiophore. They are spherical and non-motile spores. Zoospores are produced in asexual reproduction in algae. They are produced at the tips of spatial filaments called zoosporangiophore. They are kidney-shaped and biflagellated spores. Now we will discuss isogamy, anisogamy, and oogamy. These are types of sexual reproduction in algae. In isogamy, the two gametes from the two parents participating in sexual reproduction are identical as well as motile. They have same size and they are also motile. In anisogamy, the two gametes participating from the two different parents in sexual reproduction are dissimilar. Female is larger in size while male is smaller in size. They may be motile or non-motile. In oogamous, the female gamete is larger and non-motile while the male gamete is smaller and motile. This is the diagram which is showing the difference between isogamy, anisogamy, and oogamy. In isogamy, both the male and the female gametes are similar, and or we can say we can't distinguish them as male and female gametes. We say that the two gametes participating in the sexual reproduction in algae, which are equal in size and both are motile, this kind of sexual reproduction is called isogamy. In anisogamy, the female gamete is larger in size while the male gamete is smaller in size. Here we are using the terms male and female gamete because both are dissimilar. So female is larger in size, male is smaller in size, and they may be motile or non-motile. Here a motile condition is called. Anisogamy is also known as heterogamy. Then comes oogamy. In oogamy, the female gamete is larger in size and it is non-motile while the male gamete is smaller in size and is motile. In this condition, the female gamete is called egg while the male gamete is called sperm. Thank you so much for listening to the lecture. I hope I have explained all the points properly. Thank you so much.